Good afternoon. It's October the 6th, 2025, and my name is Timon Brown. If you're new to my page, welcome. And if you have been around, a shout out to you. Thanks for sticking around. This video right here, I'm doing for those who, you've been seeing the product, seeing the value, but, you probably even clicked the website once or twice. But I just wanted to make things more transparent and easy for you. So this is just a bit of a guide, you know, something that's captured your interest, so you'll know how to navigate the website, if you wanted to give the products a try. So as you can see, when you go to my website, that's in the comments. Uh, you have the option to call it in your order too, but like I said, this is all you have to do is give a customer service. But this is for those that want to uh, you know, place your orders online, to give you some assistance. So as you can see, you'll see my name. And if you ever want to reach out to me, you have some questions or concerns, if you can't get me in my DM, right here is my email, and you can get at me on my business line right here. So first of all, let me point out the most basic aspect when it comes down to, you're curious, and you may say, hey, you know what? I would like to try out a couple, a few of the products, but I'm not ready to go all in. I just want to get a sample, get a taste of what's going on with Xooma, with the X2O, Focus Up, and the Zyme 365. And this is the prebiotic for your gut health, right? And if you want to learn more about, what each product does, you just simply scroll down and you'll see that for yourself. But I just wanted to point this out that you can get $32 of retail value for just $10.99, folks. So if you want to just sample out, like three products, and you get the Focus Up and the powder stick in a capsule, you could do that as well for just $10.99. And this is no obligation, as you can see right here. In regards to membership, anything like that. This is just give you opportunity to, like I said, try out the products, sample them, and then you could take it from there. Of course, if you like it, then the only thing you have to do is just get with the company via customer service, or your login information that will come to you, be forwarded to you rather through email from directly from the company, and you'll be able to log in. Now, this is where you would log in at. Whether or not if you are a preferred customer or member, you just sign in with your PIN number is actually your account number, whether you're a member or, like a retail customer, and then whatever password you choose, throughout your initial, you know, ordering process. So as you can see right here, you got several options wherein, you can get to the ordering process. You can click order now, and I'm on my laptop, so if you're on your phone, which I'm sure most people will be, the format is a little bit different, but you'll still see these same features, on your phone screens. So you can click here, order now, uh, become a member if that's what you want to do, and save greatly. It's gonna all bring you right here. As you can see, if I click become a member, it's gonna still bring me right here. If I click order now, it's still gonna come right here. It's just giving you several options, to get to the same place. So you can either click right here, like if you want X2O or Focus Up, and you wanted to do a package, membership package and save greatly, you you would click there, come down here, click get started. And I'm gonna do that a little slower because I don't want to speed past this because I want you to understand how to do this. So it's self-explanatory. You could click either one of these features. Pardon me. So what you would do, you would come here and you would pretty much pick which one you want. And I think I'm on page two, but I want to show you all of them. This is page one. Okay. So this is a package. As you can see, you got the Zyme 365 in there. So you would just pretty much get what package you want. Within inside of your budget. You know, it tells you what you're saving, what you're actually gonna pay, and what you would want to do, regardless of whatever package that you choose. As you can see, this blue button, right, is going to take you to the order form. No matter what package you choose, when you click that blue button, this is how you check out. Okay, so this is the most important thing that I really want to show you. And you'll see that my name is next to the sponsor, so you fill out all the information. You don't got to put a company there, especially if you're not trying to monetize or anything like that. Choose your password because you want to choose your password. You don't want to leave this blank because in the eventuality that you ever want to, sign into your account, place another order, what have you, you're going to want to have that information. And I highly recommend that you write it down because, you probably have, like several passwords or what have you. So, you get, just to document it so that way you won't have to keep, you know, uh, click and forgot password anytime you want to sign in. You'll have it handy. It'll make the process, much smoother for you. You don't want to leave out your email either because that's where the company, is going to generate your invoice and, the follow-up emails to make sure, to be able to give you access, quick access to your account and just give you a lot of, great information, follow-up information, about what the company has to offer and things like that. So the email is very, very important. So when you scroll down, you don't have to get any of these extra products. I just want to go through this with you, right? These are optional savings, packages that the company makes available to you upon when you place your first order, right? But if it's something that doesn't interest you, you can always bypass it, or like right here, if you say you get to this point and you forgot that you probably wanted to add something else to the cart, this will take you, to the catalog. And if you wanted to add anything to your cart or anything like that, you'll be able to do so. And then it'll bring you right back to the order form, right? So down here, I want to point this out. If you're getting a membership package, you're already getting a bottle or two, depending on which one you're going with. So this is an option that the company gives you, to get an extra bottle. But if you've already got enough bottles with the package, then you can always uncheck this, right? And this is giving you opportunity to get, to save on an extra bottle. And if you wanted more than one, you can always put two or three, just giving you an idea. But if you don't want the extra bottle, then you want to make sure that you uncheck this, all right? And you want to make sure that you check the terms and agreement, you know, and then you just put your pay information in right here, right? And then once you've gone over all your details, you've done your billing. If you just so happen to be somewhere, away from the house, you're a travel nurse or you're on the road or whatever, you know, uh, you can set this up wherein it'll ship it, that first order to whatever location you want to just one time. When it comes down to, your billing and things like that, you can set that up how you want to set that up. And it's real to the point. We live in a technological age. We all deal with websites, but I just wanted to, do the due diligence just to go through this with you, so that way you won't have to, you know, try to figure anything out. And if you had any questions, you can always look at this. And if this doesn't help, you can always get directly with me, you know, uh, if you have any questions that this video doesn't answer. And like I said, when you click here for your final review after everything, and it's going to give you a look, like a snapshot of everything that you've put here, right? To make sure that it's correct. And if you left anything out, it won't let you advance, so you won't have to worry about that. So if you do leave anything out, it'll give you the opportunity to just go back up here and fill out whatever it is that you missed or what have you, all of like the necessary details that it needs in order to process your order. And then you check out, right? So I'm gonna go back, right? And just to point out one other detail for you before I close this out. Let's just say you do the request samples. The order form to the request to the sample pack is on the same page. Okay, only thing you have to do is because I don't want you to come here and click, request samples, right? And then, if you don't actually scroll down, you won't see that the order form is actually on the same page, right? And this is for the 1099 sample pack, for the three products that I discussed and pointed out to you earlier. And as you can see, customer service number is on the website. This is their email, right? And I have all of that information already, prefabbed for you in the comments, in case that's something that you want to do. So, that pretty much, sums up, the most basic ways to place an order. Now, there are a lot of other products besides just X2O Focus Up. I'm going to get into that right now. You just on your phone or on your laptop, you want to click the products feature. And then when you do that, it's going to come to, you're going to click Premier Products. And let's just say, you wanted to do Cardiozyme. You just click that. It'll actually take you to the Cardiozyme page and you scroll down a little bit and you'll see a different order, feature, right? Order and feature that'll bring you to the actual Cardiozyme package, page. And like I said, these are for the discount packages. If you want to shop as a member and save, right? You may say, hey, you know what? I don't think I want to be a member right now. Even though you're gonna fill out the same order form and save greatly, but as a customer, I believe in options just like you do. So let's just say, you say, hey, you know what? I just would like to just shop product for product. You know, I don't mind paying full price. Right now, just give me opportunity. Before I become a member to just try something out. And what you could do is come right here, right? This is an actual hyperlink, okay? And it'll bring you to the actual product for product retail order page. And you simply just add whatever you want to the cart, and then you would check out right here. So you do have the option of getting each product without actually becoming a member. But like I said, this is for retail price, product for product. So I just wanted to point that out, and I'm gonna do it again just to make sure that you don't get confused, right? I want to make sure that you know how to get there, you know. So as you can see, I do products, and I did Cardiozyme, what have you. That's to get to the other products like Zyme 365, Metabowise. You want Metabowise, you can come to Metabowise, do the same thing that you did on the Cardiozyme, right? You just click right here and it'll take you to the Cardiozyme page, right? So I just want to do another one now just to point out everything that you see right here doesn't have an ordering feature attached to it. I'm going to point out the ones that does. All of these do, and Silvermax does, and not no Silvermax, Instaprotex. So everything here has a separate ordering page besides the natural selection, because I think that'll be an easier way for you to understand. Besides the natural selection, which is a cellular cleanse, this is a product that you would have to add on to an order. As you can see, there's no link right there, just for demonstration purposes. And the Xooma Blast, it does not have a separate order page link or a link specifically for it. And that's just because they have not built a package around those particular two products. They are premier products, but they just don't have a package that's built around them. Nor does the probiotic. Excuse me. Okay. So I just want to make sure that I convey this information to you correctly so that way you can see the difference. But that's not an issue, right? Because you can always add, like say if you wanted probiotics, you can actually get the probiotic in uh in the Silver Max package, right? Because it has an immune support. So you could get that. No, not this one. I mean, yeah, yeah, here we go. Thought I had that right. Yeah. So you have to forgive me. Yeah. So you see right there, this is included in the immune support pack, you know. So you do have options, as far as the probiotic is concerned, right? And you would just have to add the Zuma Blast. I think Zyme 365. It was coming right off the top of my head, folks. So bear with me. So if I click this, as you can see, it also has the probiotic because this is a gut health package. The prebiotic and the probiotic X2O. So you have ordering options. Just that's what I'm really stressing. But I just want to make sure that you know the natural selection probiotic and the Zuma Blast in themselves are not product package based exclusively, but you do have the ability to add those products, those premier products to an order. And as I just pointed out, the probiotics is a part of this one of the Silver Max packages, and one of the gut health design 365 packages. So, you know, doubling back just to show you how to shop retail again. If you said you wanted product for product, we click right here to reboot. The only thing that you would do is just click one of these order now buttons, or or you could click right here. It's gonna all bring you straight back here to this blue box, right? And like I said, this is a lot of times people see this light blue writing, but don't know that these are actual hyperlinks, right? So you would just click prefer to purchase products at retail. It's asking you a question. If that answer to that question for you is yes, then you would simply click it. As you can see, it's going to tell you what the retail customer benefits are. And then you would just simply click this button, this bar right here. Click here to view our product catalog and place your order. And like I said, once again, because sometimes you got to see things more than once, right? So I'm just doing due diligence to make sure that you understand how the features work, so that way you can shop how you want to shop if you decide to shop. And like I said, you just click whatever product that you want, product for product at retail price. You just add it to your cart, and right here you would check out, and it would take you through that checkout process. There's just one more detail that I think is really will be very helpful to you. You may say, well, what all of the products do I have to choose from, right? So you just click products either on your phone or your laptop. And okay, if I could get this, okay. And you come right here and you see where it says complete product line, download product catalog. I'm going to do that here with you. It's going to open up a new tab. It'll open up a new phone. You probably have to download it on your phone. If you're on your laptop, then you'll see the same thing happen. This is a PDF. It's an updated PDF. So you can actually see, foundational, company history, the mission, goals, rewards, all that stuff, right? It's all etched right within the catalog. But most of all, you get a close up look, right, at each product, right? It's over 30 products, and you can go through this, in your own time and see which one resonates with you, right? Now, I love this product. I love the powder form, but I do take the cap sometimes as well. But I do my absolute best not to go a day without Focus Up. It is amazing. Of course, X2O is a given. I don't drink a drop of water without it. Okay, let alone juice or anything like that. Juice and water, I gotta have my X2O. So these are the minerals that you often see on my page. It's real self-explanatory. I'm not gonna get into the whole. I'm gonna do that on another video, but I just wanted to show you, where everything's at on the website, wherein you can actually come here and just scroll down and see what resonates with you and yours. So it's total transparency, and I'm going to show you that as well, because all the way at the end, not only do you get opportunity to see each product up close and personally for yourself, right? So that way you know what you're getting into and what your options are, but you also get opportunity all the way towards the end from page 15 to 19 to see all of the, if you're ingredient oriented and you want to see, just, beyond labels, what's really going on or what have you, for your own knowledge. All of that is included on the catalog. The company exercises in complete 100% transparency. So whatever decision that you make is going to always be an informed decision, right? So that pretty much ends this, concludes this video for the purpose for why I'm making it. If you have any other questions, feel free to get with me, drop a comment, or get with me. Like I said, my information is up here if you need help. And take care of yourself. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. All right, let's keep changing the health of a generation. Peace.